will be here to cheer on Chae-Young Kim, the local girl who is in the lead. She's got a little bit of a margin going into this. Did a great short program, and she's ahead of Monet Chiba of Japan. Third place is Sarah Everhart for the USA. The three American girls locked together in third, fourth, and fifth. It's Alyssa Liu just behind her and Brady Tennell in fifth place. And then the final group in sixth place, Ah-sun Yoon for Korea. So two Korean skaters in the final group. It's going to be a humdinger, and there's not much in it, I can tell you. Between sixth and third, nothing. So it could not be more excited. As always, the DJ's doing his business. It really is a fantastic atmosphere in here. So we've got 21 ladies participating in the free. They're split into 4 groups. We'll have an ice resurface after the second group. Hope you've been following the coverage throughout the last 3 days, because it really has been just a wonderful competition in every discipline. It's gone right down to the wire, and today promises to be much of the same. Just looking ahead, we've got the Ice Gala coming up a little bit later on. And in about an hour and a half's time, I should be having a chat with Tomoki Kawatashi from the USA. So lots to look forward to this afternoon. Just about ready to get underway with the action. Skaters are ready. Interesting, I asked a few of them how they like the presentation, the way they come out onto the ice through the curtain, and some of them love it and some of them don't like it because they've got to take their guards off very early and walk onto the ice without the guards on a few steps. And a lot of the skaters, their blades never touch the floor. And some of them, of course, have superstitions as well. They like to have their guards on the side of the barrier in a certain way. So all that has gone out the window now. But I've got to say, as a spectacle, it really does work. So skaters from Australia, the Philippines, Kazakhstan, South Africa, and India in the opening group. Skaters lying in 17th to 21st after the short program. We're just about ready to get underway. The traditional countdown, at the end of which we'll be off.
Please welcome the skaters of the first warm-up group to the ice. From Australia, Maria Chernyshova.
So to get us underway, lying in 21st place, is Maria Chernyshova for Australia.
From Philippines, Sophia Lexi Jacqueline Frank.
In 20th place, representing the Philippines, Sophia Lexi Jacqueline Frank. Second time for her competing at the 4 continents. And there's Sofia Farafanova for Kazakhstan. They've had a good championships. She's lying in 19th place. And representing South Africa, Jian Quen Isaacs, debuting here at these 4 continents. And last to go from India, Tara Prasad. Got a season's best, in fact a personal best, in the short program. She'd love to keep that going here if she can.
Skaters, you have 6 minutes time for your warm-up.
So here we go. Yeah, 6 skaters in the short program got season's best scores. And that's the goal, isn't it? You've got no impact on what's going on around you. You've got to focus on your own job and just do the best that you possibly can. So let's take a look. 19-year-old Maria Chernyshova for Australia, first to go. She was 21st in the 4 continents last year, runner-up in the Australian National Championships this year. Did well in the Phosphorus Cup 12 months ago. She was in fourth place. Didn't do quite so well this year, but let's see how things fare for her in the free. We wish her all the best of luck. See how she looks.
2009부터 피겨 스케이팅을 시작한 선수입니다.
Well, she'll be followed by Sophia Lexi Jacqueline Frank for the Philippines. She's 19 years of age, and that's exactly where she finished in the Four Continents last year. She was in 19th place there. This is the third time she's competed at the Four Continents, and she comes here with a win under her belt in the Southeast Asian Open Trophy in Maranilla. 17 in the Santa Claus Cup, 9th in the Autumn Classic in Montreal. That's a Challenger Series event, so that was a good result for her. 18-year-old Sarah Farafanova for Kazakhstan will follow her. She trains in Almaty. Third time competing in the Four Continents for her. She's lying in 19th place. She's twice finished in 17th, so she'll be looking for a good free skate here if she can. 13th in the Bosphorus Cup in Istanbul and competed in the Junior Grand Prix. Runner-up in the Abu Dhabi Classic.
남아프리카 공화국의 해변 도시 케이프타운에서 나고 자란 선수입니다.
So she'll be followed by the 20-year-old from South Africa, born in Cape Town. She's competing in the Four Continents for the first time. Skated in World Juniors last year, but didn't make it into the free. Best result this season was a 5th place finish in the diamond spin. She's in 18th place going into this. And last to go in the opening group, she did really well in the short program. Got a season's best, a personal best score, so she'd love to keep that momentum going. She's national champion and finished 4th in the Volvo Open Cup in Riga and 9th in the Sofia Trophy. Had a really busy season. Runner-up in Skate Chile as well. So it's been really good, and you can see the quality of what she can do. Competed in the Asian Winter Games as well. Unfortunately, she got sick after that, so she's recovering from illness, and let's hope she's got enough strength in her legs to get her through the free program. Completely different animal, isn't it, to the short. So there we go. We've got a couple of minutes to go. That's the lineup for this opening group. Just looking ahead to the group number 2, where the skaters lying from 12th to 16th will be participating. We've got Hongyu Chen, Yi Zhu, Catherine Medland-Spence, Rino Matsuki. She'd be disappointed to be in that group, and Xianzi An will be last to go. Then we've got an ice resurface, and that will be followed by the top 11 athletes after the short program, split into 2 groups, of course. So approaching the final minutes. So as we go into the final minute, Maria Chernyshova for Australia, she won't want to do too much now. Just focus, get her energy for the free. So just to remind you, it's Maria Chernyshova first to go, then Sophia Lexi Jacqueline Frank for the Philippines, Sofia Farafanova for Kazakhstan will follow her. Mr. Simin there. All the dignitaries coming out for this. Jin Ken Isaacs for South Africa will be fourth to go, and Tara Prasad for India last to skate. And as I look around, there's quite a few empty seats at the moment, but I can tell you, as we get close to the halfway point, I think the place will be packed to the gunnels. And if Chae-Yoon Kim can be victorious here, the roof will come off this stadium.
Skaters, your warm-up has ended. Please clear the ice.
So that's it. Warm-up over. On with the action in the women's free.
호주 선수입니다. Representing Australia, Maria Chernyshova.
So first to skate in the women's free here at the Four Continents Figure Skating Championships for 2025. Lying in 21st place, the 19-year-old representing Australia, Maria Chernyshova. Wow, made heavy weather of that. That was a triple flip. Just dropped the right arm a little bit there. And again, just a little slow with the free leg coming out of that triple loop. Weight completely outside the circle on the second attempt at the triple loop. That should have been in combination. Now, come on, Maria, dig deep here. Triple sail coming up. Well done. Double axel on the end. Oh, you could see the lean on that. No way she was going to land that one. That was a triple toe. Well, that is such a shame. There you can see she's just reflecting on what went on in that 4 minutes.
Representing Australia, Maria Chernishova.
You got to feel for her. There's Mr. Kaptic. He's still smiling. He's been fun. Yeah, I think, to be honest, that fall on the loop, what was that, her third jump pass, I think may have hurt her. She didn't get that right hip underneath her at all, and her weight was completely outside the circle. It's a horrible feeling when you go up and the right foot's not underneath you. So there you can see she's slightly under-rotated on that attempt at the flip. They've given her a cue on that. Here's that loop. And you can see that was short on rotation as well. It's so difficult if the foot isn't... Well, you want to be inside that last quarter, to be honest, to get a good running edge on the way out. Of course, the technical panel would tell you you've got to be absolutely on the money. But in my book, if you're anywhere in that last quarter, to be honest, if you're a tiny little bit short, you almost get a better running edge on the way out. There's the double axel. You can see even that short of rotation. Euler in there. And the flip. And I can tell you the double axel Euler flip is going to be looked at. Be interested to see what the call is on that. I think one thing she could work on is keeping the right arm up on pretty much everything. It would really help her at the end of the jump. So she's got a under rotation on the triple loop and the triple toe, which is a fair call. They're looking at that double axel now. Yeah, she gets an under rotation on the double axel, a cue on the flip, and just looking at the last spin as well now. A couple of deductions for the falls. So it's going to be a tough one for her. Her season's best score, her personal best score, is 78.35. And in fact, that is the score that she got in the Four Continents Championships last year, where she finished in 21st place. So a couple of cues, a couple of falls, a couple of under rotations. It's gonna be tough. Rotation is absolutely key.
The scores, please. 호주의 마리아 체르니쇼바 선수의 경기 결과.
So 62-32 is her score.
총점은 102.91.
And that's tough when you've been close to 80 points. And when she looks back, she'll realize why.
다음은 필리핀 선수입니다. Representing Philippines, Sophia Lexi Jacqueline Frank.
So lying in 20th place, representing the Philippines. She's 19 years of age, born in Los Angeles, trains in Colorado Springs, but here very much representing the Philippines. Sophia Lexi Jacqueline Frank. Ooh, let's get the right start position. Oh, pop the Lutz, what a shame. Had loads of speed going into that. And she's popped the flip as well. Now this is is where you got to start talking to yourself. Well done. Triple loop double toe. Now build on that.
Asking as little as you can. Little snip of a little man. I know I'd give my life for you. Reaching for him, I feel his shadow brush my head, but there's just moonlight on my bed.
Yeah, this is much better.
Was he a ghost? Was he alive? That made my body laugh and cry. Then by my side the proof I see, his little one, God's of the sun, bring him to me.
Oh, well done. There's a sequence. Triple lutz double axel.
You will be who you want to be. You can choose whatever heaven
And she makes the toe loop as well.
as long as you can have your chance. I swear I'll give my life for you. No one can stop what I must do. I swear I'll give my life for you.
Well, that was a performance of real character.
Representing Philippines, Sophia Lexi Jacqueline Frank.
You can see she was running on empty towards the end of the program, but I tell you what, did she dig deep or what? Sophia Lexi Jacqueline Frank, representing the Philippines, trains in Colorado with Tammy Gamble,
You who I
Damon Allen greeting her at the door. But I tell you, I'm sure he will say the same thing. When you go out there and you pop the first two jumps, as she did here, and you see that, it is the worst feeling in the world. And a lot of the top skaters in this competition have said how nervous they were going into the short program. And it's all about how you can cope with those nerves, how you can jump, find the timing, find your rhythm when your legs are shaking, the pulse rate's going through the roof, you can hardly breathe. And you can't simulate that. The only way you can learn to cope with it is by getting out and competing. Now, she can really build from what she's experienced here. She's shown that she's a real trooper out there. And I said after those first two jumps, you know, come on, talk to yourself. And that's exactly what she must have done. I'd love to know what she said. Yes, some of the jumps weren't perfect, but she rotated them. She's going to get some under rotations, I'm sure, in there. But he knows. He knows how tough that is. Well done. Yeah, you cannot underestimate what it feels like when you go out there and you feel like you've got somebody else's skates on and your legs feel like jelly, and somehow you got to do what you do in practice under completely different circumstances. Brilliant, well done. So her best score is 94.79. She got that in the Finlandia Trophy.
The scores,
And that was back in 2021. So the jumps needed to be cleaner to get a score like that, I think. Yeah, 73.61. She does go into the lead. But I tell you what, the score's irrelevant.
she has
The
earned a
courage
total
she
combined
showed
score of
was magnificent.
115.39 points, which puts her in first place.
다음은 카자흐스탄의 선수입니다.
Representing Kazakhstan, Sofia Farafanova.
So she's lying in 19th place. And of course, Kazakhstan have had a fabulous championships so far. Gold medal in the men's event yesterday. We wish her all the best. She's 18 years of age, from Almaty, Sofia Farafanova. Oh, that was nice and clean. Not sure about the Salchow on the end, but the flip looked good. Double-footed and a little short on rotation on the triple Lutz. Yeah, down on the flip. Yeah, got the timing completely wrong on the toe loop. That should have been in combination.
Siempre que te pregunto que cuando,
And just open out on the loop, only a double.
tú siempre me respondes, quizás, 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 y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando.
Yeah, gave it a best shot on the loop. But you can see it was short of rotation and 2 feet again. Just no confidence now. Double axel. And that was completely wrong.
Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando, quizás, quizás, quizás.
Well, you've got to feel for her. That was a
Representing
tough day in the
Kazakhstan,
office, wasn't
Sofia
it?
Farafanova.
That's when 4 minutes feels like a lifetime. Well, of course, you don't know what the preparation's been like for these skaters. Some of the top athletes able to train 3-4 hours a day, some of them, on the ice, and then there's off ice and everything that goes with it. Other skaters don't get the opportunity to train anywhere near that. Sofia here, she trains in Moscow part of the time and in Almaty too. Just question the wisdom of the entry into that flip. She really does hold that forward outside edge a long, long time, and it goes round the corner. So A, you lose the resistance going into it a little bit, and B, it just makes it so difficult to control at the end. There you can see that double-footed and under-rotated. She's given the technical panel an awful lot to do. The spins, apart from the first one, not bad at all. Getting level 4 on that layback spin, great Bielmann position. And the combo spin before that, she got a level 4 as well. So the last two spins, by far and away, the best elements in the program. So her season's best score is 81.1, which she got in the Dennis 10 Memorial Trophy, where she finished in 13th place. Personal best is 90. Got that in the Four Continents Championships last year, where she finished in 17th place. Not going to be anywhere near that. 62.18 it is. And yeah, she goes into third of the three that we've had so far on the free, second overall.
This puts her in second place.
다음은 남아프리카 공화국의 선수입니다.
Representing Republic of South Africa, Gianquen Isaacs.
So it's the first time in the Four Continents Championships for this young lady. She's 20 years of age, from Cape Town. Wish her all the best. This is Gianquen Isaacs for South Africa. Horizon of Memories, the music.
I walked into the fire. I gave my life away. To heal was my desire. But I can feel it change. I look in your eyes, I see a future, and now I realize.
Yeah, good elevation on the triple loop. I think it was round. Obviously a hand down, so the GOE is going to go down. Nothing wrong with that toe loop, though.
Lost in her illusion, a shadow of the past. Wake up from your dreaming.
Just doubled the Salco. Got the double axle on the end.
Look in my eyes, you see a stranger.
And there's another double axel. Oh no! Just gave it a little too much. Because he just didn't quite get over the right foot. That was the triple toe. And down again. Yeah, a bit flat-footed on the Salchow. Well, she shakes her head. I think she can be proud of what she's achieved, to be honest.
South Africa, Jean-Quen Isaacs.
I love to watch her skate because there's real commitment to everything she does. And I think that was probably part of the problem in the step sequence. She just gave it a little bit too much and hit the sides of her boots, and down she went. But that's an indication of, you know, being on the limit and pushing it. And at the end of the day, it is a sport. You've got to give it everything you can. When the jumps are on, they're huge. Not just in height, she gets a lot of length as well. And it's really impressive. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights here. Here she is setting up the loop, a long weight going into that, but you can see how high she gets on that. They've given her under rotation on that, so just a little bit short. There's the toe loop. Nothing wrong with that, was there? Clean as you like. Double toe on the end as well. So technical panel not even taking a look at it, which is what you want. There's that double axel. See, she drives that right leg through. Here it is again. Really quick over the right foot. Nice air position. Yeah, she's a dynamic skater, that's for sure. There's the toe loop. And that one towards the end of the program, was that in the second half? Yeah, the first jump pass in the second half. And then that Salchow, the Euler, getting a downgrade. But to be honest with you, when you land flat-footed, it's a horrible feeling because the skate doesn't run as you'd expect it to do. So you've got to react really, really quickly to get yourself out of trouble. And that's exactly what she did. Yeah, another skate with courage, character, drive. Bit of passion in there as well. And of course, all the athletes in this competition have got different
The
goals.
scores, please.
It's not about medals for the early skaters, it's about getting close to your
남아프리카
personal
공화국의
best.
단쿠안 이삭스 선수의 경기
So
결과입니다.
78.75, 83.24 was her best season, her best score this season.
현재 순위
But
1위입니다.
it was
She has
a
earned
very
a
good
total
effort.
combined score of 123.54 points.
So
This puts her
that's
in
good
first
enough to
place.
put her into first place.
다음은 인도 선수입니다.
Representing India, Tara Prasad.
So our final skater in this opening group, she goes into this lying in 17th place. Remember, she had a personal best in the short. Can she do it again in the long? Tara Prasad for India. Nice start, that's the loop. Yeah, really good combination. She's packing the points in there. Triple flip, double toe, double loop. Oh, this is a great start. Triple lutz, double toe. And there's the salcho. And she starts the second half in the same vein. A fantastic sequence, triple lutz, double axel. And there's the flip on its own. And the jump's completed with a beautiful double axel. Oh, well done. Take it in. Tara Prasad. She's done it again. Just fabulous.
Representing India, Tara Prasad.
Well, she's going to remember her time here in Seoul, that's for sure. She could not have done more. Well, I can tell you, most of those jump passes are going to be reviewed by the technical panel, and I could see, looking down from the commentary position on the side here, the ice is quite dark, actually, so you can see the landing positions, and a lot of those will be cues or slightly under-rotated. We'll have to wait and see what the technical panel do with it. So the technical score will go down a bit, but you have got to take your hat off to her. She could not have tried any harder. You can see there in the slow-mo, that slight little turn on the landing. See if you can see it on this one. She worked so hard, kept her focus, concentration from start to finish. And there on that one, you see not quite enough elevation to get round. Little bit loose on the outside edge going into that Lutz. There's the double axel. See how she drives that right leg through. Yeah, that was a performance of real character again. We've had it all in this opening group, haven't we? And there, the realization of what she just achieved. How proud must the coaching team be? Just fantastic. And it really is a team effort to get an athlete prepared for an event like this. It takes a lot of work from a lot of people, a lot of encouragement, and obviously the right words have been spoken to Tara. And she's absorbed everything she needed to.
The scores, please.
So it was a season's best in the short, as I said. A season's best in the free is 74.70. And she's destroyed that. Look at it. 95.62. She's had over 100 before, but when you consider some of the jumps weren't quite clean, that is a heck of a score. Well done, Tara. She goes shooting into the lead. Wasn't that great? Well, what a way to finish the opening group. That's how it stands as we go into group number 2. Tara Prasad for India out in front. Jianquen Isaacs for South Africa in second place. The skaters in warm-up group number 2 ready to come out now.
Representing People's Republic of China.
A couple of skaters from China to get us underway. Lying in 16th place, she did the season's best. Hongyu Chen was great in the short program.
People's Republic of China.
Also from China, 16th last year, she's in 15th now, Yi Zhu.
Representing Canada, Catherine Medlin-Spence.
From Canada, lying in 14th place, debuting here at the Four Continents Championships, Catherine Medlin-Spence.
Representing Japan, Rino Matsuike.
From Japan, lying in 13th, no place for this young lady, I can tell you.
Representing
Rino Matsuki. And last to go, lying in 12th, Jiang Yi An for China.
Skaters, you have 6 minutes time for your warm-up.
So that's how it'll go. 3 skaters from China in this group. Got their 6-minute warm-up now, and just looking ahead, we've got an ice resurface coming up after this group. And then the top 11 skaters after the short program will battle it out in 2 groups.
This 22-year-old skater is
So
from
Hong Yi
Beijing.
Chen
She achieved her personal best score at the ISU
competing
Grand Prix
in the
Los
4
Telecom
continents
Cup
for
in
the
2019.
4th time. Best result was 11th
People's
back
Republic
in
of China, Hong Yi
2020.
Chen.
She's 22 years of age, from Beijing, and competed in the Cup of China this season, where she finished in 12th place, was 6th in the Shanghai Trophy. So she'll be followed by the 22-year-old, originally from Westwood, USA, but now very much skating for China. And she goes into this lying in 15th place. She was born in the USA and into a family of Chinese immigrants, but decided to represent China in 2018. And her English name is Beverly, same as my wife. So she's looking nice and composed out there. Important to use this 6 minutes to get a feel of the ice. So next to go will be the bronze medalist in the Canadian National Championships this year, 24 years of age, from Ottawa, debuting at the 4 Continents Championships.
Warsaw Cup in 2024. She was
She
ranked
won
3rd
the
place for the
Warsaw
National
Cup this year.
From Canada.
She's a student, and she says she's having to work hard to balance her time training as an athlete and doing her studies. Really happy with her short, although she did make a mistake in the combination. And she was pleased that she was able to put that behind her and then focus on the elements for the rest of the program. Yeah, she really did do a good job. Rino Matsuki, she said she was really nervous in the short program yesterday. Let's hope that she's got the nerves out of the way. That looks super. Nice triple loop. Build on that rhythm. She finished in 5th place in the Japanese Championships this year. And to be honest, she's had a really, really good season. Runner-up in the 2 Grand Prix that she did, Skate Canada and the Finlandia Trophy. And that got her into the Grand Prix finals, where she finished in 6th place. So for her to be going into this in 13th, it's no place. And a clean program here could see her shooting up the rankings. But she's got to deliver. Last to go, young lady who finished in 5th place in the Chinese National Championships this year, 18 years of age, from Beijing. She trains in Beijing as well. Was 6th in the World Junior Championships a couple of seasons ago. This first time competing in the 4 continents, though. Did compete in the Cup of China this season, where she finished in 10th place. Won the Asian Open, 5th in the Shanghai Trophy. So she's got some good results under her belt. It's going to be an interesting group, this one. Yeah, that looks good. So we've got a couple of minutes to go. Just worth mentioning that some of the skaters have struggled with the different ice conditions. The ice is much harder in the practice rink than it is in the arena. You see, the arena's a lot warmer, so the surface temperature of the ice is a little warmer, which makes it softer. And the implications of that are that you get more bite from your skates. In the practice rink, it's very, very cold. The ice is really, really hard, so your blades don't get into the ice as well. And all of these ladies, their last practice was this morning. And I think they were practicing in the practice rink, not the arena. So it is an interesting dynamic there.
지금부터 1분 뒤 웜업이 종료됩니다.
Skaters, there's 1 minute left in this warm-up.
No, in fact, I take that back. They did practice in the arena today. But I know a lot of them have said that it has been difficult to balance that different feeling. So important to get the elevation so you've got enough air time to make those jumps clean. We've seen how important it is that technical panel, with all the technology that you've got down there, they can dig deep and evaluate every single jump pass to make sure that it is clean.
웜업 시간이 끝났습니다. 모두 포장해 주시기
So that's it.
Skaters,
Hongyi
your
Chen
warm-up
first to go for
please
China,
clear
then
the ice.
Zi Zhu, Catherine Medland-Spence will follow her, Rino Matsuki will follow her, and last to go, Jiangyi An for China. Skaters from 12th to 15th after the short program here in this group.
중국 선수입니다.
Representing People's Republic of China, Hongyi Chen.
So to get us underway in group number 2, lying in 16th place, she had a season's best score in the short program. Be great if she can do it again here in the free. We wish her all the best of luck. Hongyi Chen for China. Yeah, that's a really great combination. She carried the speed through on that first part. Triple toe, triple toe. A little bit late with the rotation on the triple lutz. Just doubling out there. Didn't really keep the outside edge very well. Yeah, she's fighting hard. That was triple sow, double toe. Just doubling out on the Salco. Just feel the heart's gone out of this performance. That was better. Double axel.
Representing People's Republic of China, Hong Yi-chen.
It is not easy when things don't go according to plan. I've got to say, she started off so well. The speed, the attack, the drive that she had in that combination at the beginning. Got herself nearly 9 points on that one jump pass, the triple toe. But then mistakes just started eking into the program when she doubled out on the Lutz. The Lutz before was under-rotated, I'm pretty sure. Both of them looked to me to change edge. We'll see what the technical panels say. Just remember on Lutz's, that left foot, if you rotate the normal way around, has got to stay on an outside edge, be your left foot. Here it is, watch it here, the left foot. It just drifts onto the inside. You could see the turn at the end of the jump as well. Yeah, they've given her a warning and an under-rotation on that one. And you can't knock that. That's good calling from the technical team. They're trying to build the points with that double axel, double toe, double loop. But even on the double axel, she's inside that last quarter. It's not fully rotated. And if you don't get the air time, it is so, so difficult to get round. And that can be partly due to not getting yourself warm, getting those legs going so you can't get down into the knees. Could be injury, could be nerves. Yeah, in my case, all three. But it is hard when things aren't working and you've got to dig deep. And we've seen some performances, haven't we, already, where skaters have found something after a couple of mistakes. So important when you're practicing, you know, if you start your program and the first two jumps don't work, don't go back and stop the music. Keep going and practice getting out of trouble. So 91.13, second on the free. That'll be second overall, I think. Yep. 138.70 goes in behind Tara Prasad for India.
This puts her in second place.
다음은 중국 선수입니다.
Representing People's Republic of China, Yi Zhu.
So on the ice now, a young lady who finished in 6th place in the Chinese National Championships this year. She's 22 years of age, goes into this lying in 15th place. Skating to a bit of Lady Gaga, I'll Never Love Again. This is Yi Zhu.
I'm alone in my house. I'm out on the town. I'm at the bottom of the bottle. I've been knocking them down.
Oh, down on the flip.
I can't get back up on my feet. See the lights on the street like stars. But look what I found. Look what I found. Another piece of my heart.
That's better. Had to work hard. She was a little bit late in the knee bend on the landing. That was the triple loop.
Look what you found. Yeah, baby. Look what I found.
Now, she got the loop again. She needs it in combination, though.
Piece of my heart.
Oh, makes it a sequence. Good girl.
Just laying on the ground. Wish I could have said goodbye. I would have said what I wanted to. Maybe even cried for you. If I knew it would be the last time
It was a good combination.
I would
triple Lutz, double toe. I think that Lutz changed edge and was short of rotation.
Trying to say a part of you.
Don't wanna feel another touch. Don't wanna start another fire. Don't wanna know another kiss. No other name falling off my lips. Don't wanna give my heart away.
Much better on the toe loop. And she gets a double toe and a double loop on the end.
Another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in. No, I'll never
Yeah, really fighting through the end of this program. Triple toe.
When we
One jump
first
to go.
met, I never thought that I would fall.
And there it is, the double axel.
That I'd find myself lying in your arms. And I want to pretend that it's not true. Oh, baby, that you're gone. 'Cause my world keeps turning and turning and turning. And I'm not moving on. Don't want to feel another touch. Don't want to start another fire. Don't want to know another kiss. No other name falling off my lips. Don't want to give my heart away to another stranger. Or let another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in. Oh, I'll never love again. I'll never love.
Well, a lovely choice of music. Program choreographed by Benoit Richaud.
Representing People's Republic of China, Yi Zhu.
Yi Zhu with a couple of mistakes creeping in. A little bit of under rotation. She had to work hard. Yeah, I think a fair few of the jumps are going to be reviewed.
Could have said goodbye.
So here's that flip at the beginning. A good inside edge on that, and down she goes. She gets a cue on that, so that's inside the last quarter. There's the loop. You can see she made the rotation there. The difficulty on the landing is going to lose her about half a point on the grade of execution. This was thinking on your feet. That was a great call on that loop.
Trying to say
She knew she needed it in some sort of combination or a sequence, so to get the double axel on the end was maximizing her points.
Don't wanna start another fire.
Yeah, they've given her a warning on that Lutz, so that's not as bad as being given a change of edge. They're packing the content in with that lovely three-jump combination to start the second half. Triple toe, double loop.
Another stranger. Or let another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in. No,
I think in an arena like this, the music choice is so important because the music's played really loud. The sound system's very good, as it was at the European Championships as well. So it does have an impact. It makes an impression. And the impression is important. Jian Tong sat alongside. He's the 2010 Olympic silver medalist and world champion. Remember those days? With Xingpang. Good to see him there. So her personal best score is 111. She got 107 this season. Needs 94.64 to go into the lead. I think she's got to be over 100, I would have thought, with that performance. Let's see how key the analysis of the technical team is. Yeah, 103.55 it is, and she does go into the lead. So Yi Zhu for China out in front. Tara Prasad for India now down into second place.
This brings her to first place. 다음은 캐나다 선수입니다. Representing Canada, Catherine Medlin-Spence.
Well, she goes into this lying in 14th place. First time at the Four Continents Championships. For her, she's 24 years of age, from Ottawa. This is Catherine Medland-Spence. Yeah, good speed in and out of that Lutz. That looked clean. No hesitation into the loop. Just a single axle double toe on the end. Didn't get an awful lot of height on that, but the flow through the triple flip was amazing.
It's the evening light shining through the curtains, the time before the night when everything is golden. You're sitting on the chair, wrapped inside a bedsheet, playing with your hair, watching people on the high street. If I wished myself a superpower, I would make this moment last for hours.
Oh, what a shame. Down on the toe loop.
Would you stand still, wait for me until I find some magic film to take a photograph, live inside. The sun is going down. Your skin is like a painting. The light is perfect now. I can feel it changing. I need some way to prove that this was real. A memory is not enough. I'm scared that I'll forget the way it feels to be young and in love.
Oh, yes. Love the entry into that triple loop. Beautiful choice of music.
Representing Canada, Catherine Medlin-Spence.
Such a shame she went down on that triple toe. Second jump pass of the second half. But what a way to finish the program with that loop. A couple of the jumps are going to be looked at, but for the most part, when she got the elevation right, the rotation was really, really good. And you've got to take your hat off to Catherine, because she's a university student. She does a bit of coaching in her spare time as well, and finds herself to train to get herself prepared to compete at the highest level. There's that sequence. Normally that would be a double axel, but just singled out there. There's the flip. And you can see there's no question on the rotation of these.
Watching people on the high street. If I wished myself a superpower,
There's the Salco. Didn't get an awful lot of elevation on that, so had to really drive that free leg back. The double axel there, a little bit out of the circle, but still able to get the double toe on the end.
I find some magic film to take a photograph, live inside.
She got level 4 on 2 of the spins and just a 3 on the last one, the combination spin at the end of the program. But really super effort. When you think of what a week must comprise of. Really fantastic. So 103.93. It is first place for Catherine Medlin-Spence for Canada.
She has earned a
And
total
she's gotta take
combined
that.
score of 156.95 points. This brings her to first place.
So Catherine leading the way after 8.
다음은 일본 선수입니다.
Representing Japan, Rino Matsuike.
So what now for this young lady? She's 20 years of age, from Nagoya in Japan. Last time she competed at the Four Continents Championships was back in 2022, where she finished in 5th place. She goes into this lying in 13th. It's a salvage job now for Rino Matsuke. She said going into the short program, she was very nervous. Let's hope the nerves have gone for the free. Well, didn't seem to be any nerves there. Beautiful triple loop. Oh, huge combination. Triple lutz, triple toe, double toe. Not sure about the edge going into that. I'm sure it'll be reviewed. Lovely flip. Used a get out of jail card there. That was triple Lutz. Got the flip completely wrong, only forwards on that. Yeah, a really good sequence. Triple Salchow, double axel. Just brilliant edge work. She is a phenomenal skater.
Representing Japan, Rino Matsuike.
She's got some of the best skating skills that I think I've ever seen, to be honest. It is, well, it defies belief how she generates speed. The power of the edge, getting your weight in the right place, pushing against the edge to generate speed, and using your knee, using your ankle. It's so difficult, and very, very few people can do it. But that was a masterclass on how to use your edges, how to skate correctly. You can watch her skate all day. So there's the look. You can see it wasn't quite that outside edge, was it? What are they going to do? Well, they haven't called it, so she's got away with it. She's got a cue, though, on both the Lutz and the toe on that 3-jump combination at the beginning. Cue for the flip as well. Lovely spins. There's that Lutz. Yeah, in my book, that's not quite an outside edge. Don't know what you think. And there, she got that one completely wrong, didn't she? But did well to stay on her feet, saved herself a point by not falling. There's that sequence, the double axel on the end there. Both the double axel and the Salchow getting a cue. Lovely position in the Biellmann. I do find it amazing when I'm looking down at the scores. You've got your choreography, your performance, and your skating skills, but there's no difference between any of those marks. Her skating skills were off the chart in my book. So there it is, 122.03. And Rino Matsuki goes shooting into the lead.
177.10 points. This brings her to first place. 다음은 중국 선수입니다. Representing People's Republic of China, Xiang Yi An.
So one skater to go in the second group, and she goes into this lying in 12th place. First time in the Four Continents Championships for her. She did compete in the Junior Worlds a couple of seasons ago, where she finished in 6th place. She's a real talent. 18 years of age, from Beijing. Xingyi An. Really solid double axel to settle her down. Makes the flip. Loads of speed into the loop with a double toe on the end. And there's another loop. Great positions in that flying camel. Oh, working hard. The triple toe on the end of the double axel, not quite round, but it was a good effort. That's the last of the jumps, the triple salcho. Yeah, such a difficult spin to finish with there. Rotating in the opposite direction. Very impressive indeed.
People's Republic of China, Xiangyi An.
Well, that was a really good effort. Yeah, some of those jumps weren't quite clean. Didn't quite have the knee bend of some of the other skaters, giving her the elevation and the air time to make it round. But boy, oh boy, she didn't give an inch, did she? Throughout that 4 minutes. Worked really, really hard. Some good interpretation. Here's that double axel at the beginning, I think. Yep. Drives the right leg through. And a good idea to put double axel at the beginning just to settle you down. There's the flip. Right arm dropped a little bit on that. They've given her a cue. So just inside that last quarter. That was the triple loop with a double toe on the end. Nothing wrong with that. There, the triple loop on its own. And the technical panel did review that, but they've given it the green light. This was super. Look, the forward inside edge. She's grabbing the foot, and then she got another position in there, giving her the level 4. There. Good length on the double axel. That's what you want. But you can see she didn't have enough elevation on the second part, the triple toe, so she couldn't get that round. And, yeah, only a cue, so that's good. Remember, if you get a cue, you're going to get the base value of the element. If you get under rotation, it goes down to 75%, so you don't want that. Some good interpretation through this step sequence. Looked to have plenty of turns in there. Rotation was good. Technical panel looking for rotation in both directions, counting the difficult turns. And she gets a level 3 on that. Well, she's brought her mascot along with her. So her season's best score is 103.64. She needs 119 to go into the lead. That's how good Reno's performance was. 99.33 or more would get her into second place. So you'd think she's going to slot in behind Reno Matsuki, I would imagine. We're just about at the halfway stage now. We've got another 11 skaters to go. There'll be a nice resurface once we get these scores. And then the final 2 groups. So just looking down, looks like the technical panel have done their job. She was only a couple of points behind her season's best score in the short program. We got the dancing Teddy there. Right, where will they have her? That's not bad, 106.29. It is second place. She will go into second place with that score. And I can tell you that that's a season's best for her. So I think she'll take that.
63.92 points. This is her new season's best and puts her in second place.
So that's how they stand at the halfway point. Reno Matsuki of Japan out in front. Zheng Yi-an in second, and Catherine Medland-Spence for Canada, it is in third place. So the ice crew now out onto the ice to do their stuff. We've got about a 15-minute break for the ice resurface. And then when we come back, we're going to have a chat with Tomoki Hiwatashi. And we'll be talking to him through the warm-up of the second group. And don't forget, we've got the top 11 after the short program coming up after the break, and the battle for the medals. Can Chae-Young Kim for Korea stay out in front? Remember, she did a season's best in the short program. She's leading going into the free. Monet Chiba hot on her heels, and then the 3 American girls just behind her. You won't want to miss the climax of this women's free. We'll be back in 15 minutes. See you in a bit.
번째 어떤 분이 지금 열심히 춤을 추고 있나요? 확인해보죠. 화면을 바라봐 주세요. 자, 우리 꼬마 친구들이 하트봉을 들고 열심히 추고 있습니다. 자, 또 어떤 분들이 열심히 박수 치면서 춤을 추고 있는지 한번 확인해 보겠습니다. 안녕하세요. 열심히 추고 있습니다. 우리 꼬마들이 많은 것 같아. 점핑. 자, 최종 결승전에 2명이 올라갈 겁니다. 최종 결승전에 올라갈 댄서들을 찾습니다. 자, 이번은 삐끼로 갑니다. 두 분이 춤을 추기 싫어하는데 약간 어설프긴 하다. 열심히 하고 있습니다. 우리 꼬마 친구. 우리 분홍색 옷을 입은 여자친구가 또 열심히 춤을 추고 계시네요. 옆에서 엄마는 더 열심히 하라고. 더해. 자, 예선전을 함께하고 있습니다. 결승전에 올라갈 분은 과연 어떤 분이 될지. 계속해서 예선전. 자, 이번엔 남자분이 도전합니다. 남자분, 여자분 같이. 두 분이 부부인 것 같은데요. 잘 만났어요. 안경 쓴 여성분 아주 귀엽고 깜찍하게 열심히 댄스를 추고 있습니다. 자, 아직은 예선전이에요. 최종 결승에 올라갈 2명은 과연 어떤 분일까? 댄스 파티. 엄마 보여줘. 아우, 잘한다. 난리 났어. Put your hand. 자, 이번에 우리 꼬마 친구. 슈. 자, 이제 예선 딱 2명만 더 보겠습니다. 2명만 더. 이제 딱 2명만 더 보고 결승전에 올라갈 2명을 선정하겠습니다. 자, 우리 캐릭터 입은 친구. 점핑. 열심히 뛰어주고 있습니다. 자, 이제 마지막 예선 참가자 누구? 자, 이렇게 해서 예선전을 치렀습니다. 그러면 결승에 올라갈 2명을 확인해 보겠습니다. 화면을 바라봐 주세요. 이렇게 결승전 남자분과 검정 옷을 입은 여자분이 되겠습니다. 자, 2명이 결승전을 치를 거예요. 누가 더 잘하는지 여러분도 심사위원이 되어 주시기 바라겠습니다. 음악 출발합니다. 와, 남자분 너무 어설픈데? 음악 바뀝니다. 저쪽은 가족이 합세했어. 혼자는 못 추겠다 이거지. 오케이, 자, 여기까지. 혹시 여러분들이 생각하셨을 때 남자분이 더 잘한 것 같다. 박수와 함성을 보내주세요. 아니다. 여자분이 더 잘하는 것 같다. 박수와 함성을 보내주세요. 자, 댄스 타임. 영예의 우승자는 여자분에게 드리겠습니다. 자, 열심히 함께 해준 우리 남자분에게도 파우치를 선물로 드리겠고요. 우승한 우리 여자분께는 파우치, 그리고 티셔츠, 리유저블백, 푸드트럭 쿠폰까지 모두 드립니다. 자, 1번 게이트 앞에서 수령하시면 되겠습니다. 자, 즐겁고 행복했던 댄스 파티였어요. 계속해서 잠시 후에 이어집니다. 여자 프리스케이팅, 여러분의 많은 응원과 함성을 부탁드리면서 이후에는 대한민국 선수들이 출전을 많이 하니까 많은 응원을 부탁을 드리겠습니다. 여러분 즐겨주십시오. 고맙습니다.
Stuck in a bad place over and over again. So it's the cure, begging for more. Don't know where we gonna end, but we keep on going. Stumble all over the place, shaking the sheets, hop but you freeze. And let's stop with all the pretending. No need to say goodbye. Say goodbye. I wanna know, I gotta know, I need to know. Yeah. Don't tell me all your lies. 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 Don't tell me all your lies.
I'm so into you. You got that something. What can I do, baby? You spin me around. The earth is moving, but I can't feel the ground. Every time you look at me, my heart is jumping. It's easy to see. You drive me crazy. I just can't sleep. I'm so excited. I'm in too deep. Oh, crazy, but it feels alright. Baby, thinking of you keeps me up all night. Tell me you're so into me that I'm the only one you will see. Tell me I'm not in the blue, that I'm not wasting my feelings on you. Every time I look at you, my heart is jumping. What can I do? You drive me crazy. I just can't sleep. I'm so excited. I'm in too deep. Oh, crazy, but it feels alright.
관객 여러분께 안내 말씀드립니다. 경기 중 플래시 촬영 및 영상 녹화, 촬영은 금지되어 있습니다. 또한 원활한 경기 진행 및 빅면 보호를 위해 관중석에서 인형 및 선물 던지기는 삼가해 주시기 바랍니다.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to remind you that flash photography as well as video recording and filming is forbidden. We would also like to remind you that throwing any kind of gift into the rink is also forbidden. Thank you for your cooperation.
Up and out, I'm awake 'cause it haunts me. That I never got to say what I want to. Oh my God, I'm not the same as I was with you.
Welcome back. You rejoin us just in the nick of time. We've got warm-up group number 3 coming up now. Skaters lying from 7th to 11th after the short program.
Warm-up group to the ice.
Things starting to really hot up here now.
Representing Canada.
So lying in 11th place, representing Canada, Madeline Skizas.
Representing Republic of Korea, Hae-in Lee.
For the Republic of Korea, wait for this. She's in 10th, Hae-in Lee, the champion from
Representing
2023.
Canada, Sarah Maud Dubois.
And for Canada, had a season's best in the short program, Sarah Maud Dubois
Representing Kazakhstan, Sofia Sabodalkina.
from Kazakhstan. Had a great day yesterday, the Kazakhstans.
Representing
Sofia
Japan, Wakaba
Sobolkina debuting here. And last to go for Japan, lying in 7th place, Wakabe Higuchi.
Skaters, you have
So they're off on their 6-minute warm-up. And as promised, I'm joined by Tomoki Hiwatashi, who competed in the men's event. He was 15th in the short program, but came back with a fantastic free. Finished in 9th place. Well done.
Thank you, thank you. Hi.
Good. Have you
Very
enjoyed your time here?
Yeah, it's great. It's very fun to be here. I was here 5 years ago at
Yep.
2020, so I'm glad to be here, and it's very nostalgic.
Fantastic. Now, I know you've changed your training base this season. Now you're working in
Yep.
Japan. Just tell us a little bit why you made the change and what the difference is training in Japan as opposed to training in the States.
Well, I think the one main reason I kind of made the switch is because I wanted some kind of technique change, and I felt like I agreed with what Mie Hamada, she's my coach right now,
Yep.
and I agreed with her technique, and I just wanted to follow it through, and that's the reason I made the change. And going to Japan was kind of an easy process for me because I know Japanese, I know English, and I can do both. And living there was something I've never done, but it was something that I wanted to try once in my life,
Yeah.
and it happened, and it's great. It's fun out there.
Fantastic. And economically, I know skating in America is very expensive. Is it cheaper in Japan? Is it?
Depends. It depends. Living expense is definitely a lot cheaper out there. Skating, it goes up and down. It depends on like the months, so I can't really say like it's a lot more expensive or
Yeah, yeah.
cheap. Like those skating wise, it's on and off. But
Yeah.
living expense for sure is a lot cheaper.
Cool.
out
So
there.
it's basically technique reasons that you went there.
Yeah, that's also another reason. Like just being able to kind of lower my expense with my
Yeah.
skating and with my life is something very important for me, especially because I'm continuing to skate and the money is a big aspect of the sport.
Yeah.
And So yeah.
You're telling me. It's an expensive sport, that's for sure. Good. Well, you, I think, have been labelled the comeback kid this season. We've had 3 fantastic free skate performances from you over the season.
Yep.
Just talking back, you made the mistake in the short program here on the Lutz. What happened there?
I just didn't have the speed. I was trying to go in, and I felt it. I felt like myself going very slow into that Lutz, and I was like, oh no, I don't think this is good. But I still went for it.
Yeah.
And it flipped over. The moment it flipped over, I was like, okay, I'm done.
It's so costly, isn't it? You just can't make a mistake in the short program. And then you started the free, and it didn't start according to plan, did it? You went for that quad toe and didn't quite get the elevation. That's what it looked like to me. How did it feel for you?
Same thing though. It's really just the speed going into it. I felt it a little bit slow, but I still felt like I could go into it the moment I stepped into it.
Yeah.
But then from the moment I stepped into the jump to the moment that I tapped on the toe, I just felt the low height, and the rotation was pretty slow too. So I was like in the air. I'm like, oh no, this ain't gonna happen, and I just went down the moment I felt that.
So you can feel that as soon as you take off. You can feel that this is not gonna go the way I planned.
Yep. No, I definitely felt it, and I really just felt like I needed to kind of keep going though. Like toe loop is the jump that I kind of feel like is a jump that I still am not very consistent with. So I just felt like the other aspect of this program is very consistent these days, and I just wanted to keep on pushing and get those done.
And how difficult is it when you make, particularly when you make a mistake on your opening jump, how difficult is it to put that behind you and then focus on each element after that?
Well, one thing is like stamina, going down once and then having to come up. That's one thing that really just kind of gets you in the thigh, and it really is very exhausting. But another thing you just have to think about is like just during practice and during all these training that you're going through, like you just have to keep everything consistent, and that just kind of builds up the confidence inside of you. And that's the reason I just kind of was able to pull it through. Like everything is very consistent right now in practice, and really, I didn't really have any doubt in my mind. I just felt like I just needed to rotate, and I knew that it's going to land the moment I rotate.
Yeah. So do you take each element, like when you do a program, do you just take it an element at a time, or are you thinking ahead?
It's really just, I try to focus a lot more on the program now, with my hands, with my legs, my body movements. I really am feeling more consistent with these jumps right now, that I don't really need to worry about it. Like I said, the toe loop is probably the biggest jump that I'm really worried about, and going into it with like my thought process going on, rolling around the whole time. But everything else, I can just kind of focus on the program, focus on the elements, especially with like spins and footwork. I feel like level 4 is a big aspect of the sport, and being able to get the levels are very important. So.
Really, really important. So that's it. It's the end of the season for you now, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is.
Any plans?
I'm gonna take a little bit of break, and then we'll see. We'll see from here. Really have no idea what's gonna happen next year, but it's Olympic season, and we're very excited. Everyone's excited to kind of push through and just kind of commit to what is coming up.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting year, certainly, and there's an awful lot at stake in the World Championships in Boston.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, Olympics.
Like we all want that 3 spots at Olympics.
That's it, yeah, Olympic spots at stake there. Well, we wish you all the very best of luck. Well done here. It's been fantastic. You've had a really good season, long season. I can imagine.
Yes.
I can imagine you're tired. So yeah, very well done, and good luck with whatever you're going to do over the next 12 months, and we look forward to seeing you back on the ice next season.
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks for taking the time to join us.
Enjoy this event now.
Yeah, have fun.
Thank you.
All right, cheers, mate.
Yep, cheers. Thank you.
Okay, that was a real treat. So now on to warm-up group number 3. Or shall I say the group number 3. To get us underway, representing Canada, she's in 11th place. 6th last year, 3-time the national Canadian champion, 22-year-old Madeline Skizas. She's got a huge combination lined up here. And she makes it. Triple Lutz, triple toe. Oh, what a shame. Thought she'd got that. That was a triple flip. Right side just got away from her. Really good on the loop. Oh, just doubled out on the Lutz and a double toe on the end. Should have been triple Lutz, double toe. Yeah, nice and crisp on that loop with a double axel on the end and a double toe loop to follow. Well, that really was a great effort. You can see she is completely exhausted. And this is a new free program for her. First time that she's performed it in international competition. She's looking forward to showcasing the program. And it's a beautiful piece, I can tell you. She looks in a little bit of trouble, doesn't she? It is tough. She worked so hard throughout that program. Really good combination at the beginning. There's the Salco, and you can see even under super slow-mo there, the jump there fully rotated, good in the broken leg spin, really, really low in that. Just doubled out on the Lutz that time. And that was her first jump pass of the second half. There's the sequence. Triple loop, double axel, double toe. Just lost a couple of levels on the spins. Area she could just look at because she's certainly left a few points out there. There's the double axel. She does have a beautiful air position. Nice and tight with the ankles, makes her rotate really, really quickly, gets her over that left foot nicely. Yeah, I think she's regained her composure. Yeah, she was really struggling at the end of the program, wasn't she? So 124.76 is a season's best score. And it's 116.77, second, and that'll be second overall. Yeah, there's confirmation of that. So Rino Matsuki moves up a place. Madeline goes into second, and Jingyi An for China there in third place.
다음은 대한민국의 선수입니다.
Representing Republic of Korea, Hae-in Lee.
So an enormous reception for this young lady. She was the champion a couple of years ago. Goes into this lying in 10th place. What now for the 19-year-old from Seoul, Hae-in Lee? Oh, down on the Lutz. It was huge. Much better on the loop, though. And there's the flip with a toe loop on the end. Toe loop not quite rotated. Nothing wrong with the Salco though, with a toe loop and a loop on the end. Lovely triple flip. Double axel on the end. So much height on that Lutz. And that's the jump's done now. Well, a huge roar in the stadium for her.
Representing Republic of Korea, Hae-in Lee.
The flags are out, look at that. Can you imagine what it's going to be like when we get into the final group? We've got 2 Koreans in the final group, and one will start the group off and one will end the group. Well, I can tell you 5 of the jump passes are going to be reviewed by the technical panel. I thought she did really, really well, because it's the worst feeling in the world when you fall over on the first jump. And particularly when it looked as though you'd done everything right, and it probably felt to her like she'd done everything right. But the landing got away from her. A couple of the jumps, I think, are going to get called for lack of rotation. Certainly that triple toe on the end of the flip is going to get an under rotation. Loved the way she attacked the program. There was so much speed across the ice. There's a sequence. That triple flip, double axel. Yeah, I think she lost track a little bit of what she was doing, because the triple lutz that she fell on at the beginning should have been in combination. And then she did a triple lutz on its own at the end, which needed to be in combination, because she didn't get the combination out on the first one, obviously because of the fall. So she lost a little bit on that second one. It's going to be a repeat, and it was slightly under-rotated as well, just inside that last quarter. So technical score will go down a little bit, but I still think she's done enough to go into the lead. Yeah, that'll do it. 122.33. It is the lead for Hae-in Lee.
She has earned a total combined score of 183.10 points. This puts her in first place.
다음은 캐나다 선수입니다.
Representing Canada, Sarah Maud Dupois.
So lying in 9th place, she's having a great time here, got a season's best in the short program. Let's see if she can do it again here. The 19-year-old from Montreal, representing Canada, Sarah Maud Dupois. So the theme for this free program, it's called Human, and the idea is it's about the clock ticking on humanity. Yeah, just the perfect start. Triple lutz, double toe, double loop. A beautiful combination, double axel, triple toe. Textbook stuff. Yeah, long look at the triple loop, gets the double axel out on the end. It's an impressive start, this. Didn't quite make the flip. I'm not sure that was round. Just about makes the Lutz. Yeah, no problem with the Salchow. She's got one jump to go, and here it is. And couldn't quite hang on. That was the triple loop. Yeah, shake of the head. Wasn't quite what she was looking for, but goodness me, she didn't give an inch. Lovely to watch. Sarah Maud Dupois from Canada. So yeah, a couple of the jumps I'm sure are going to get calls from the technical panel. But you've got to take your hat off to her. Another skater that pushed right to the end of the program. Very proud coach. That's always lovely to see. Stefan Ivas greeting her at the door. Here's that look to the beginning. Looked like the toes slipped a little bit on the takeoff there. You see, she doesn't get an awful lot of elevation on the jumps, but what she lacks in height, she makes up for with the speed of the rotation and how quick she gets into that rotational position. There's that sequence, double axel there on the end of the triple loop. Some really good spin positions. She's fast with the rotation in the spins. Love that, trying to get the acceleration in the spin. She is with that Lutz again. And then the right arm just a little bit low on that one. They called that a cue. Here's the Salchow. Looked okay to me. That was her second jump pass in the second half of the program. Really working the edges through that piece of footwork. Difficult to get that layback on that forward outside edge. So she's going to spend an extra couple of days here. So I'm told. Mum and Dad are here and they're going to do a bit of exploring. She deserves it. Worked hard. So 1:16.01, it's fourth on the free. That'll second overall, that'll be. So not too bad. She slots in behind Hei-In Lee and ahead of Rino Matsuki.
This is her new season's best and puts her in second place.
다음은 카자흐스탄의 선수입니다.
Representing Kazakhstan, Sofia Samodelkina.
So we've got 2 to go in this penultimate group. And on the ice now, lying in 8th place. Another skater that got a season's best in the short program. Looking for a good skate here, if she possibly can. This is Sofia Samoldakina for Kazakhstan. Really good start. Triple flip, double toe. Yeah, great running edge and control coming out of the double axel. Nothing wrong with the salco. Transitions are superb. Yeah, love the entry into the loop. Well, she was thundering down the rink into that triple Lutz. Not sure she made the rotation, but the triple toe on the end looked really good. Nothing wrong with the flip. That was better. Boy, did she cover some ice in that 4 minutes.
Representing Kazakhstan, Sofia Samodelkina.
That was another mighty fine skate from the 18-year-old from Moscow, trains in Almaty. In fact, trains in Astana in Kazakhstan, Sofia Semaldukina. Just brilliant. She was motoring around that ice for the duration of the 4 minutes. She didn't tire at all. Well, this is how it all begun. There's that flip. Does she make this round? It was maybe a cue. Double toe on the end there. Let's see what the technical panel think. They've given it the thumbs up. Some wonderful transitions. It gives the judges the opportunity to go up with a grade of execution when you've got an interesting entry into the jump and then something difficult on the end. And it keeps the interest in the program. I'm looking down. There was only that Lutz, the first jump pass in the second half, where she was slightly under-rotated. She didn't quite get the lift on it. I think this may well have been the one. Yeah, that was it. She got the double toe on the end. But that, inside the last quarter, that is the only element. They're looking at this one. That's going to get a cue as well, is it? No, it gets a warning on the edge going in, so that's going to get a negative GOE as well, I think. So just the two Lutzes with negative grade of executions and not much. She's lost about 2 points on those two elements in total. But for the most part, goodness me, she was right on the money. Fantastic stuff. The combo spins, level 4, the layback spinner, level 3.
The scores, please.
카자흐스탄의 소피아 사모델키나 선수의 경기 결과
So 129.39, it's a season's best again. She keeps the momentum going. Fantastic stuff for her. And now Sofia Semaldukina for Kazakhstan is in the lead. Hein Li in second, Sermo Dupois in third place. One to go in this penultimate group.
다음은 일본 선수입니다.
Representing Japan, Wakaba Higuchi.
So she's lying in 7th place, skated well in the short program. Been a while since we've seen her at the Four Continents. She was 4th back in 2020. Been struggling with consistency this season. Let's hope she can hold it together here. 24-year-old Wakaba Higuchi for Japan.
There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They said he wandered very far over land and sea.
Oh, fantastic combination. Triple Lutz, triple toe. Just doesn't get much better than that. And there's the loop.
And then one day, a lucky day, he passed my way. Then we spoke of many things, fools and kings. Then he said to me, the greatest thing
Such a difficult entry into the Salco.
you ever learn is to love and be loved in return.
Oh, down on the Lutz.
You wanna know that it doesn't hurt me. You wanna hear about the deal that I'm making. It's you and me.
Now that should have been a sequence. There's a lot of points lost there unless she can put it in one of these jump passes, and she does. There it is, double axel, double toe on the end.
Let me feel this moment from you now. Come on, angel. Come on, darling. Let's exchange the experience.
Lovely triple flip, double toe to finish the jump passes. Oh, wow. You know, she's got a real shot of getting on the podium. How crucial will that fall on the triple Lutz at the start of the second half be? Wakabe Iguchi gave it her best shot. And just to put it into perspective, there's literally a couple of points between her and Sarah Everhart, who's in third place at the moment. So if the skaters ahead of her have a hiccup, who knows? It's that close. From here on in, anything can happen. And we've seen that in the other events. There have been some upsets and great achievements from skaters further down the rankings. So let's look back at some of the highlights. Let's just see whether the jumps were rotated. Here's that Lutz at the beginning. That looked good. Does she make the toe? Well, they've given that a cue. Loop looked good to me. Yeah, they're not reviewing that, so that's good. There's the Salco. That gets a cue as well. So all these little calls by the technical panel are going to cost her. And there you can see she didn't quite make the rotation on that one, and that's part of the reason she went down on that triple Lutz. But all credit to her. That should have been a sequence, and she's got so much experience. She knew exactly what she had to do, put the double axel and the double toe on the next jump pass. And there, that final combination, the flip and the toe loop. And then she did what she does so well, just sold the program right to the last beat of the music. Well, she says she's been struggling with nerves this season. Didn't look to be too many nerves there. And she's also been one of the skaters that struggled with the different ice conditions here. The hard ice in the practice rink and the softer ice in the arena. And again, she seemed to cope with it well there. And I can imagine that as the week goes on and you get more and more practices under your belt, you learn and you work out what you need to do to adjust. So 130.06, that's a great score for her, considering the mistakes. And that will put her into the lead.
Which brings her to first place.
Now, how long will she be in the lead for? So we go into the final group, and that's how it looks. Wakaba Higuchi for Japan out in front. That's the situation further down. We've got the top 6 after the short program to go now.
이제 웜업 그룹이 입장하겠습니다.
Please welcome the last warm-up group to the ice. Representing Republic of Korea.
So to get us underway in the final group, debuting here at these 4 Continents Championships, he's lying in 6th place. Ah Sun-yoon for the Republic of Korea. For the USA, she's in 5th. 4th at Nationals this year, fighting back from an injury. She's got some guts. Brady Tennell. Also from the USA, the coolest woman in the house, Alyssa Liu.
Representing United States of America, Sarah Everhart.
Another skater debuting here, lying in 3rd place, Sarah Everhart for the USA.
Japan, Monet Chiba.
Then it'll be the defending champion lying in 2nd place, Monet Chiba for Japan.
Representing Republic of Korea, Chaeyeon Kim.
And listen to this, what a reception, and rightly so. She got a season's best in the short program a couple of days ago for the Republic of Korea, the home girl, Chaeyeon Kim, runner-up last year. Can she keep at the top of the pile with a good free skate here? Look, she's got a little bit of a buffer going into the free. That's going to help her. It could not be more fascinating, this. So, to get us underway, the 18-year-old from Seoul, Ah Sun-yoon. This is the first time that she's competed in the 4 Continents Championships. She has competed in the World Junior Championships before, where she finished in 4th place. Said she's struggled mentally in the past, but she's drawing strength from her family and her friends, and loves the experience of skating at home. And the crowd here are going to help her every inch of the way. No doubt about that. Brady Tennell will follow her. 27 years of age now. She's 4th in national championships this year. She's fought her way back from a broken ankle, which was less than 18 months ago. Had a plate in her ankle, had it removed. She had to get through that. Went to nationals, got a bit of a strain in the hip at nationals. That seems to be okay now. She's as tough as they come, this one. Felt a little nervous in the short program. And there, Alyssa Liu. Nerves? What nerves? As cool as a cucumber, that's for sure. 19-year-old Alyssa Liu will follow her. Remember, she was bronze medalist in the World Championships back in 2022. And then thought, I think I'll give this a break, do something else. And then decided to come back, and the sport is the better for it, that's for sure. Was wonderful in the short program. And she goes into this lying in 4th place. Just a joy to watch. And what about the moment for this young lady? Another 18-year-old from the USA. From Reston in Virginia. She goes into this lying in 3rd place. First time competing at the 4 Continent Championships for her. Trains alongside Ilya Malinin. Can you imagine what that's like? So he's always willing to help, giving her little pointers here and there. She says it's always cool seeing him do new stuff each day. You can imagine, can't you? You can imagine you're never quite sure what he's going to do. So she's in 3rd. In 2nd place, the defending champion. She's competed in the 4 Continents Championships twice before. First time in, she won the bronze medal, was champion last year, goes into this in 2nd place. She felt like she wasn't 100% in the short program. Little bit nervous. And fantastic how she analyzed her performance. She said she could analyze with a calm mindset after she had finished the performance, but during it she was unable to do it. So there's a gap between who she is on the ice and who she is off the ice. I love that. And last to go and leading, she had a season's best in the short program. If she can win here, the roof will come off this Mokdong arena. Chae-Yoon Kim,
and the current national champion of her country.
absolutely fantastic in the short program.
ISU Grand Prix Cup of China
Runner-up last year,
representing
fourth the year
Republic of
before.
Korea.
Remember, she
Please
won a
welcome
bronze
Chae-Yoon
medal
Kim.
in the World Championships. She can handle pressure, and the crowd are going to help her every inch of the way through every second of her 4-minute free program. Well, it couldn't be more exciting. The medals could go anywhere, honestly. It's up for grabs, this one. Who's got the nerve? Who wants it the most? So we've got about a minute and a half to go. Brady there looking okay. She's had a pretty good warm-up. How will the injuries hold up? Just got to get down in those knees, let the skates work. Alyssa Liu. The reception she got in the short program was fantastic. It was almost as if she was the home girl.
Skaters, there is 1 minute left in this warm-up.
So this is it, the final seconds now of this 6-minute warm-up. And just to remind you, Ah Sun-yoon for Korea, who got a season's best in the short, will be first to go. She'll be followed by Brady Tennell, then it'll be Alyssa Liu. Sarah Everhart will follow her. Moni Chiba will be fifth to go. And last it'll be Chae-Yoon Kim for the Republic of Korea. Both the Korean girls getting season's best in the short program. From third to sixth, there is just a whisker in it. Couple of points.
다음은 내빈 소개가 있겠습니다. 국제빙상경기연맹 김재열 회장님입니다.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the president of the International Skating Union, Mr. Jae-il Kim.
Mr. Jae-il Kim, the president of the ISU here. Must be thrilled with how things have gone.
Skaters, your
And
warm-up
good to
has
see
ended.
this
Please clear
stadium
the ice.
packed to the gunnels.
대한민국 선수입니다.
Representing Republic of Korea, Ah Sun-yoon.
So to get this final group underway in the women's free skate here at the Four Continents Championships 2025, the local girl, she's 18 years of age, lying in sixth place, but a real chance of getting on the podium if she can hold it together here. This is Ah Sun-yoon. Oh no! That should have been triple toe. Now she's got to regroup. Well done. Pristine clean on the triple loop. Nothing wrong with the Salco. Well, she had to work really hard on that triple flip. Got the double axel out in the end. Now she's got another attempt at the triple Lutz lined up here. And she makes it with a triple toe on the end. That's huge. And there's the flip with a double toe and a double loop on the end. Oh. Now she can reflect on that mistake at the beginning, and it haunted her through that 4 minutes, I think. It was a great comeback, though. And they love her. They appreciate the effort. Yeah, I bet her heart was in her mouth when she popped that Lutz at the beginning. Ah Sun-yun. Remember, it's her first time at the Four Continents Championships. And she's grasped the opportunity with both hands, to be honest. So here she is, sets up the Lutz. And you can see that, I don't know whether the right foot got away from her, but just one rotation. And there's about 10 points that have gone out the window in that first jump pass. Having said that, she did use her head and get an extra combination in at the end, because obviously that should have been in combination, so she still had one in her back pocket. It is amazing how these athletes are able to do the calculations while they're going through the program, thinking about what they've got to do, what they can do, what they can't do. That looked like it might have been a little bit short. Yeah, they've given that a cue on the second part of the combination. There, her three jumps, she was packing it in, wasn't she, with a triple flip, double toe, double loop. That was her last jump of the program. It was her last-ditch effort to get that technical score up. And then she worked as hard as she could on the presentation. But if she's to go into her allotted slot out in front, she needs a huge score here. 125.11 is her season's best score. That won't do it. She needs 129.60. And she needed that Lutz at the beginning, probably, and some, to take the lead, I think. Technical panel still taking a look. They're just looking at the last spin. And I can tell you, looking down, oh, that one's changed. That's good. Yeah, they were giving her a V, which means there was a position missing and only a level 3. The spin before that, her penultimate spin, got a level 3. So where are they going to have her?
The scores, please.
대한민국의 윤하선 선수의 경기 결과입니다. 프리 프로그램 점수는 117.1점.
So 5th on the free. That's going to be 4th overall, I think. Yep, she goes into 4th place with 182.68. So still Wakaba Iguchi for Japan out in front with 5 to go.
다음은 미국 선수입니다.
Representing United States of America, Brady Tennell.
So the 3 American girls drawn back to back here in this final group, lying in 5th place. This is Brady Tennell from the USA. Yeah, dream start. Triple lutz, triple toe. There's the loop. Great elevation on that, and the double axel on the end. And no problem at all with the flip. Clean as you like on the double axel. Beautiful, clean triple salcho. So she starts the second half as she finished the first. 2 jump passes to go for Brady now. That's 1 down and she makes it. A huge combination, triple lutz, double toe, double loop. And there's the loop. Fantastic stuff. Just listen to that.
Representing United States of America, Brady Tennell.
Well, it's almost as if she's skating at home. Wasn't it great? Yeah, it's a magic moment. I won't forget that in a hurry, that's for sure. Think of all the things she's been through. Honestly, I'm going to say it again. It's less than 18 months ago when she broke her ankle. Had a plate put in, had to have the plate taken out. Couldn't put her foot in a skate. Took the blade off her boot and was walking around the house to get her ankle used to it. Had to fight the pain. And she's barely been back. Worked her way through. Did nationals with a hip injury. Finished in 4th place there. And every time she comes out into competition, and she's barely competed. To be honest, over the last 4 years, she's not done anything like she would normally. But this season, she's got better and better every time she's come out. And that was phenomenal, to be honest with you. And nobody deserves it more. I've been lucky enough to watch Brady train, and I can tell you she's always first one off on the ice, last one off. Always remember Benoit saying to me when he first started working with her, he was choreographing her program, and they'd spent a whole day working on choreography and been on the ice for, I don't know, 5-6 hours. And there he is. And he won't mind me telling the story. And then they'd finished and he thought she was going to get off. And what did she do? She put her music on and did a full run through. That's the sort of person she is. And that's why she deserves the accolades and the praise
The scores, please.
and everything that she's achieving now. Fantastic. I forgot we're going to get scores. 137.8. She goes shooting into the lead. That is fantastic stuff. It's nearly 10 points more than she's got this season. It is brilliant. Look, she's close to tears. So am I, to be honest. Oh, my goodness me. It's what dreams are made of.
다음은 미국 선수입니다.
Representing United States of America, Alyssa Liu.
Well, from one story to another. Isn't it a joy to have Alyssa back competing this season? And she's got better and better. She was great in the short program. She goes into this lying in 4th place. I can't wait. Alyssa Liu. As clean as you like on the flip.
It ran one step ahead as we followed in the dance. Between the morning pages,
Oh, triplets, triple toe.
love's hot fever eye, like a striped pair of pants.
Oh, doubles the Selko. back on track with a fabulous loop. Oh, she's packing it in. Triple Lutz, double axel, double toe. And there's the flip in combination with the double toe. And the double axel to finish the jumps. She is amazing.
America, Alyssa Liu.
You just sense the joy. She's got the love for skating back, and it's clear to see. It's just heartwarming to watch her. So that one small mistake where she doubled out on the Salchow, but apart from that, she nailed every single jump. I'm sure the technical panel are going to look back at some of them just to make sure that they were fully rotated, but for the most part, it looked pretty good to me. There's nothing wrong with that. Lovely transitions in and out of everything. She is amazing. That was the one mistake, just doubling out on the Sal. But apart from that, even on the slow-mos here, they've given her a cue on the triple toe on the end of the triple Lutz. Just looking down, everything else at the moment getting a thumbs up. The double axel on the sequence getting a cue now. Here's the double axel. That was her last jump pass in the program. Step sequence gets a 3. That layback spin at the end gets a 3 as well. So she's left a few points out there. But it was brilliant. And it's fantastic to have her back. That smile says it all for me. Well, she needs 137.30 to go into the lead. Brady has really thrown the gauntlet, well, half a mile down the street, to be honest. 129.65 is her season's best score.
미국의 알리사 리우 선수의 경기 결과입니다.
Well, it's a season's best, 131.46. It's second place. That will have her in second place overall. So still Brady leading.
2위입니다.
Alyssa goes into second. Wakaba Higuchi for Japan into third place. We've got 3 to go.
다음은 미국 선수입니다.
Representing United States of America, Sarah Everhart.
Well, it's a huge moment for this young lady. 18 years of age. Trains in Reston. She goes into this lying in third place. First time at the Four Continents Championships for her. Was fantastic in the short program. Really hope she can keep it going here. Sarah Everhart for the USA. Huge triplets to start. And she keeps the momentum going with a fabulous combination, double axel, triple toe. And there's the flip. She had to work hard with the free leg on the way out of that. Much better on the loop. Double axel on the end. Oh yes, loads of elevation on the triple loop. And she keeps it going with a Lutz in combination with a double toe and a double loop. And there's the Salchow to finish the jump passes. Well, what a season this young lady is having. It's a pinch yourself moment.
Representing United States of America, Sarah Everhart.
Well, she's shown there she has absolute nerves of steel. Sarah Everhart at her very, very best. She gave it, well, all she had and more. Yeah, her season's been fantastic. She won the Cranberry International in Norwood, runner-up in the Lombardia Trophy, 5th in the Grand Prix of France, and 4th in the Finlandia Trophy. This first time at the Four Continents Championships, in fact, her first ISU championship. And, I mean, she's looked like she's been here forever. A lot of the jumps are being reviewed just to make sure that they are fully rotated. I think a couple are going to get a cue. I love the way she kept her cool all the way through this. Look how much pressure she puts on that back outside edge into that triple loop. There's the double axel on the end. That was her sequence. Absolutely magnificent stuff. Well, the American ladies have really delivered, haven't they, here in Seoul? There's that second loop. There was just an air of confidence about her all the way through this performance. You never thought she was going to miss. She kept her focus, her concentration all the way through. So good on the spins. Just that first combination spin getting a level 3, the step sequence getting a level 2, and just a couple of cues in there, so it's not as bad. But I can tell you the technical panel really did scrutinize that. So she needs 137 to go into the lead. That's how good Brady Tennell's performance was. It's 132.67. That will put her in second place. Second overall it will be. It is. It's a 1-2-3 for the USA with 2 to go.
다음은 일본 선수입니다.
Representing Japan, Monet Chiba.
Well, 12 months ago, she was the champion. She goes into this lying in second place. She's got a real shot of defending her title. Felt that she wasn't 100% in the short program, a little bit nervous. Let's see how she copes here in the free. This is 19-year-old Monet Chiba for Japan. Yeah, a huge second part to that combination. That was triple flip, triple toe. Oh, down on the salco. Now, let's hope that doesn't affect her rhythm. Back on track with a good loop. And there's the double axel, a little bit off kilter there. Oh, that's just the perfect start to the second half. Triple Lutz double axel. She's got to keep it going, though. And she does for the Triple Lutz double toe, double loop. And she didn't get the spot right on the flip, and down she goes. Well, she was absolutely running on empty at the end of that. I hope she's okay.
Representing Japan, Monet Chiba.
Yeah, she had nothing left in the tank at the end of that 4 minutes. Oh. I think her legs and her lungs are screaming at her. Well, I hope she's okay. She started off that program so well. That was the triple flip and the triple toe. So much elevation on the second part of that combination. You could see that wasn't fully rotated. That was a salco, and that's the reason she went down. Just probably a lapse of concentration. And then she just lost her confidence a little bit. The double axel was just easy jump for her. Not the greatest of landings. Beautiful in the spins. Then she seemed to get a rhythm going, but going down on that flip at the end is going to be so costly. Those two falls. And then just losing the momentum and the drive towards the end of the program, that's going to affect as well. There's the Lutz. You can see that looked to me a little bit short. Well, they've taken a look at it and given it a thumbs up. And there you can see down on the flip, that gets her under rotation, so she's losing points there all the time. That was a really tough skate for Monet Chiba. Oh dear. It is tough out there, there's no doubt about that. Well, remember, she's in second place. We've got one to go, and I don't think she's going to be on the podium. No, 123.88. It's sixth on the free. That's going to be fifth overall. There's no medal for the defending champion.
Total combined score of 195.0.
So that's how it stands. It's still a USA 1, 2, 3. Can our next skater spoil the party?
Representing Republic of Korea, Chaeyeon Kim.
Hang on to your hats. It's going to be a roller coaster ride now. Our final skater in the women's free here, leading after a season's best score in the short program. There's about 4,500 people in here willing her to do it again. This is Chae-Yoon Kim for Korea. Beautiful start, double axel. Yeah, she was a bit off axis on the loop, but found the right foot. Made the flip look easy with a double toe and a double loop on the end. And there's the Salchow. Well, a huge combination coming up here. Triple Lutz, triple toe. What a start to the second half. 2 jumps to go. One down, and it's brilliant. Triple Lutz, double axel. And she makes the flip.
Representing Republic of Korea, Chae-Yoon Kim.
Just listen to that. Well, what a couple of weeks this young lady is having. She comes here after winning the Asian Winter Games. And she was brilliant in the short program, there's no doubt about that. And she's held her nerve. And that free skate was a match to the performance that she gave in the short. Silver 12 months ago, but she's for sure going to finish on the top of the podium after that. Just impeccable, wasn't she? From start to finish. Nerves of steel, composure. A real prowess to everything she did. And there on that loop, she was a little bit outside the circle, but somehow, some way, she got over that right foot and made it look easy. There's a composure. There's the salto. You can see she doesn't get an awful lot of elevation, but her technique is so good. The snap over the right foot, incredibly fast. Fantastic on that combo spin. So level 4s on all 3 spins. Level 4 on the step sequence. Did not put a foot wrong. It really was just a perfect example of how to conduct yourself going into the free, into the lead, at home. A huge congratulations not only to Chae-young Kim, but to the team around her that have got her ready for these championships and kept her cool over the last couple of days between the short and the long as well. Well done. Well, she's born in Seoul, trains here, and they love her. Well, there they are, Team USA.
The scores, please.
You could hear a pin drop.
선수의 경기 결과입니다.
Look at that. It's a season's best score. Once again, 148.36.
8점으로 현재 순위 1위입니다.
It's all in a day's work. She's taking it in her stride. But Chae-young Kim for Korea.
Makes her the champion of this year's competition.
Well, she's walked away with it at the end of the day. It was fantastic. And there's confirmation. Chae-young Kim for the Republic of Korea wins gold. Brady Tennell, would you believe it, a silver medal. And Sarah Everhart, first time at the Four Continents Championships, takes the bronze. Disappointment for Alyssa Liu, although she won't mind. She's just thrilled to be here and enjoying the moment. Finishes in 4th place. Wakabe Higuchi in 5th. Moni Chiba there in 6th place. Whew, wasn't that fun? So we're going to have a chance to listen to the champion. We won't understand a word she says, but thankfully it will be translated. The staff here frantically getting the carpet out and the podium ready for the presentation ceremony, which will take place very shortly. But we're going to go down ringside into the kiss and cry and hear from the champion, Chae-young Kim of Korea, very shortly. Just looking around, everybody scrambling to come down to the front to get a shot if they possibly can, get a photograph of the medalists. So let's go down to the kiss and cry.
하얼빈 동계 아시안 게임에서 금메달을 땄고 이번에는 홈 팬들 앞에서 4대6 선수권 금메달을 차지했습니다. 이번 금메달이 얼마나 특별한 의미가 있으신가요? You won gold at the 2025 Harbin Asian Games and now you've done it again, this time at 4 continents, in front of your home crowd. How special is this victory for you?
우선은 이번에 국내 팬분들 앞에서 하는 경기라서 조금 많이 떨었고 조금 더 좋은 모습 보여드리고 싶어서 걱정도 많이 했었는데 그래도 이렇게 금메달을 딸 수 있어서 너무 영광인 것 같아요.
I was a little bit nervous because I needed to do well in front of my home fans. But I tried to show my best, and I'm glad I was able to get the gold. 오늘 대회가 끝나고 나면 어떻게 축하할 예정인가요? 특별한 계획이 있으신가요? When the championship is over today, how will you be celebrating today? Do you have any special plans?
아직 특별한 계획은 없고 그냥 2주 동안의 대회가 끝나서 그냥 집에서 조금 쉴 예정입니다.
I don't have any plans yet. I get 2 weeks off, so I will stay home and rest. 감사합니다. Thank you.
감사합니다.
Tell you what, she deserves it.
이것으로 2025 ISU 4대륙 피겨스케이팅 선수권
So there
대회
you
여자
can see we're
피겨스케이팅
almost
프로그램이
ready for the
잠시 후 시상식이
victory
진행될
ceremony
예정이오니
for the women.
참석해 주시면 감사하겠습니다.
And
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes all performances for the women's single free skating program. We will continue with the victory ceremony shortly.
so what a magnificent 3 days of competition we've had. And while they're getting ready, let's take a look back at the highlights of the top 3. Sarah Everhart for the USA. Well, she was thrilled just to be selected to be here. And she's one of those skaters that if you give her an opportunity, she'll grab it with both hands. And that's exactly what she's done here. Flawless in her free skate. Absolutely fantastic. The season of her life. Bronze medal in nationals this season. And here in Seoul, she's got a bronze medal to take back home to America with her. Brady Tennell, after all that she's been through, all the injuries, all the heartache, but she's fought her way through, she finds a way, and here, so deserving of the silver medal at the 4 continents. But at the end of the day, the afternoon belongs to this young lady, the 18-year-old from Seoul, skating at home in front of her home crowd. And she held a nerve, put it all together, 2 back-to-back brilliant performances. And after winning gold in the Asian Winter Games, she comes here and wins gold in the 4 Continents Championships in her hometown. Just a fairy story. Doesn't get much better than that. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it. It really has been something special, hasn't it? It's been an honor and a privilege to be sat here watching these skaters perform. So they're almost ready for the victory ceremony. Just a last few touches with the podium just to get that right. I can see the presentation party just the other side of the boards, ready to come out onto the ice. The cameramen who are from right across the globe. And I tell you what, there were so many cameras around me today for this women's event. I think the whole of Seoul had come out for the party today. So the scene's set, and we're just about ready to get underway with the victory ceremony here. And just looking ahead, just to remind you that there's more action to come today. We've got the Ice Gala coming up at 5 o'clock local time. All the medalists in action, plus a whole lot more. It's always a lot of fun. But now, we're just about ready to get underway with the victory ceremony for the women. The scene is set. Here we go.
지금부터 2025 ISU 4대륙 피겨스케이팅 선수권 대회 여자 싱글 부문 시상식을 시작하겠습니다.
Ladies and gentlemen, ISU Four Continents Figure Skating Championships 2025 Victory Ceremony Women's Single.
(2025) ISU 4대륙 피겨스케이팅 선수권 대회 여자 싱글 3위
Third, and winner of the bronze medal, representing United States of America, Sarah Everhart.
Well, what a moment for this young lady, taking it all in a stride. She's 18 years of age, from the USA. Her first ISU championships, and she wins the bronze medal. Just amazing stuff. She was so cool throughout, well, both the short and the free. Well done, Sarah.
2025 ISU 4대륙 피겨스케이팅 선수권 대회 여자 싱글 2위
Second, and winner of the silver medal, representing United States of America, Brady Tennell.
So here, what an evening for her. Brady Tennell takes the silver medal back home to the USA with her. Yep, just less than 18 months ago, she broke her ankle. And it's been a long recovery, a long, hard, painful recovery. And the rewards are so deserving. Brady Tennell, silver medalist at the Four Continents 2025.
ISU 4대륙 피겨스케이팅 선수권 대회 여자 싱글 1위
First, and Four Continents champion for 2025, representing Republic of Korea, please welcome Chae-yeon Kim.
So here she is, the local girl. She's a hero now. Just 18 years of age, born in Seoul, trains in Seoul, and she's a champion in Seoul. Chae-yeon Kim kept her nerve in a fiercely fought battle. She had to be right on the money. The American girls pushed her every inch of the way. But when it came to it, she was a match for them and more.
메달 시상자를 소개하겠습니다. 국제 빙상경기연맹 수자나 라카모 대표님입니다.
Please welcome the International Skating Union representative, Ms. Susanna Rakamo.
Susanna
She will award
Rakamo,
the medals.
the representative here for the International Skating Union. That must feel amazing. Even a couple of months ago, I don't think Brady could have imagined herself on the podium, perhaps even competing at this level this season. And what a moment for this youngster. Remember, she was the silver medalist last year. This is the third time she's competed at the Four Continents. She was fourth the first time in. Second last year and champion in
Please welcome the Korean
2025.
Skating Union Vice President, Mr. Bumju Kim.
Just the perfect
He will
podium
award
for
the
him.
flowers.
대한민국의 국가 연주가 있겠습니다. 관중 여러분께서는 자리에서 일어나 전광판에 개양되는 국기를 향해
So now
서주시기
the
바랍니다.
anthem for the
Ladies and
champion.
gentlemen, we will now have the national anthem of the winner's country. Please rise and face the flag displayed on the screen.
ISU 4대륙 피겨스케이팅 선수권 대회
So there they are,
메달리스트
your
선수들입니다.
medalists
Ladies and gentlemen,
in the
these
women's
are your
event.
medalists.
A fantastic competition. And Team USA did so well in the women's event. All three of the women performing out of their skins. But at the end of the day, Chun-Young Kim for Korea. Just so good. So the part is just about to begin in the Mokdong Arena. That the final event of the Four Continents Championships for 2025. No more competition, just the ice gala. And we've got that coming up in just under 2 hours' time. And there will be all the medalists, plus some super performances. And you can see from the way they've stage managed everything here, the way the lighting is, it's going to be quite a spectacular affair. You won't want to miss it. So the skaters get their flags. They're going to do their lap of honor. It could be out there for a while. There's people hanging over the balcony, waiting for a shot. There, the coaches and the team managers getting their photos first. And Chae-Young Kim leads them off on their way. Wonderful to see as I look round in the stadium. Everybody's moved forwards down to the walkway just behind the glass so they can get a shot. Cameras at the ready. Really super to see. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Thank you for your company. Until, just under a couple of hours' time for the Ice Gala. From myself, Chris Howarth, and the rest of the team here in the Mokdong Arena in Seoul, Korea. Goodbye.